this is going to be your no bullshit guide to Bicester Village. As a birthday present, my friend said she will take me to Bicester Village because I've never been there before and she'll buy me something from there. And obviously I was like, yeah. Obviously, I did my research before going. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, TikToks, Instagram reels. There's a couple of things that I noticed. It seems like a lot of people are just going there for window shopping, or a lot of people are going there just to make content for their social media pages. And it got me thinking, are the deals that bad that no one's actually buying anything? Is it even worth going? I think a lot of people are under the impression that because this is an outlet, everything will be really, really cheap. You have to remember this is still a designer outlet, so most items are still going to be hundreds of pounds at least. And because this is an outlet, you can't get hung up over the fact that certain stores will not have the items that you're looking for. Certain stores will absolutely not have your size. If you have a popular dress or clothing size, yeah, you're out of luck basically. By the time we got there, it was lunchtime, so we ate in this Italian place. The food was okay. It wasn't spectacular. The lasagna was just very salty. The mocktails were nice though. I couldn't really film inside the shops. There was a lot of people. I didn't want to film anyone, and I was also a bit conscious that I'm gonna get kicked out for filming, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna risk it. Luckily, the weekend that we went had a special deal on, so obviously you get your outlet prices, and then on top of that there was another up to 60% off outlet prices. This dependent on the store. Obviously Dior wasn't included in that, but everywhere else I believe had another discount, another 10-20% discount. Lululemon, I got another 20% discount. Bottega, I got another 10% discount. Prada, I don't think there was an additional discount. In the evening we went to, I don't know how to pronounce this, Chichoni's? I'm going to call it Chichoni's because it was shit. I would highly encourage you to go there if you want to waste your money. I took a look at the Bicester Village store directory. I made a list of all the stores that I definitely want to go in, and I allocated at least half an hour to each store. Now obviously depending on the store and depending what's available, whether or not I try things on, it could be more time, it could be less time, but I wanted to know I've secured at least half an hour for all the stores that I do want to visit. And then I made a separate list of all the stores I would like to visit if it's not too busy, and I allocated about 10-15 minutes to each store. When I counted up all the time, this is when I talked to my friend. I said, I think we should actually stay over for the night, because if we're going to go there really early, it's still going to take us about 3 hours or so to get there, and we don't want to drive back 3 hours on the same day. At night time we will just be shattered. So we ended up getting a room at the Holiday Inn, which is about a 10-minute walk to Bicester Village. It's perfect. The room cost £139 for one night including breakfast. Now the usual rate is about £99 per night if you book way in advance. We just didn't want to book in advance because we were unsure if the weather's going to be nice or not. We didn't want to go when it's too hot. We also didn't want to go when it's raining. Make sure you download the Bicester Village app and you sign up to their rewards program. The app does not update for the customers every time you go into stores, but it's updating in the background. So by the time it went to night time, when it was just before closing, I had reached tier 3 because obviously I was spending money throughout the day. And by the time I reached tier 3, when I walked into Lindt, I think that was the last store, I got a free bar of chocolate. And then overnight the app updated and it showed me how many rewards I've got. And the next day I went back to Bicester Village and picked up all the free goods. So this is why I would highly recommend that if you are traveling from afar, then make sure you get a hotel room, because if you're planning on spending a lot of money, you can pick up all the free stuff the next day. You can also return something while you're still there if you've changed your mind, or if you've left something and you're thinking, well actually no, I really want it, I left it in the first place, but now I really feel like I want it, you can go back. Bicester Village is very popular with so many varieties of people. So obviously British people will go there. There's a lot of Londoners because it's like a 40-minute train for them, but you also see so many tourists from literally around the world. They all have their suitcases, so they have came all the way to Bicester Village just to shop. Dior is probably the most popular boutique there, obviously. Anytime you want to go in, you do have to queue. On the Saturday, we queued for about an hour or so, and they kept coming in and out saying you might want to come back after 5 or 6 p.m. when it dies down a bit. And then on the Sunday morning, we had to queue about 30 minutes, I think I would say. While you queue though, they will drop you the catalog. It's a really good online catalog. There's different URLs for each category. So for example, women's bags, men's shoes. The catalog, the online links are updated throughout the day. So if someone does buy something, it'll update straight away to show you it's no longer available. If anybody wants any of the links, just message me. I don't know how I'm going to post it in TikTok. I think I can only post one at a time, so you can copy and paste it. The bag that I really wanted to get from Dior was a medium DJoy. They have a couple of medium DJoy. 3 of them are the embellished sequin bags. Now I'll be completely honest, these 3 are absolutely ugly. The colorway is just ugly. These are priced at above £6,000. From the original price, the £6,000 is such a good deal. However, I don't believe that anyone's going to go to Bicester Village and spend £6,000 on one ugly bag. There is one really nice DJoy left. It's a medium size, pale yellowish color, and it's only for £2,600. That is such a good deal from their normal price. I know that's much less than the mini lady Dior's now, and that's even lesser than the micro DJoys that are being sold in the boutique. The only reason I didn't get it because it's too similar to my yellow Chanel, so I don't want 2 bags that are too similar because you but obviously just end up wearing one. They did have a green version, but that sold out I think 1 or 2 weeks before I got this. I'm very gutted because I would have bought the green one. It was like a light pale green. It looks really nice. Whoever gets the yellow one, please tag me in your photos or your videos. I want to see that bag in action. I'll not be jealous, but I'll still feel happy for you. That's such a beautiful bag and it needs to be in use. It shouldn't be sitting on a lonely little shelf. Now, one more thing before I finish this vlog. I used a brand new credit card. It had just been delivered on the Thursday or the Friday before I went. Now, I was so excited to use it because it's the Harrods American Express. So every time I use this credit card, I'm going to get points to my Harrods rewards account. Before I went to Bicester Village, I used it online, Uber Eats, Amazon and Harrods. 3 stores online and the rest of the transactions were all in Bicester Village. So there's like, I don't know, 9 or 10 transactions in Bicester. One of the sales agents, I believe, has skimmed my card. And this is why about a week later, I was getting fraudulent transactions coming through. You have to give them your card because they're going to make sure the name on the card matches the name on the account that they're going to attach the items to. So if at any point any of the cashiers ask you to hand over your card, don't do that. Just show them that the name on the card matches the name on the account that they've opened up for you. I definitely know that I did not take my card out for the restaurants and coffees and like Lauderie and Lindt, anything like that. I used Apple Pay. I'm 100% sure I definitely didn't give my card out in Lululemon. The cashier never asked me. So one of them has skimmed my card and whoever it was, I hope you get run over.